It all started not in a smoky club, but in the hallowed halls of academia. In the autumn of 1996, at University College London, two young men with guitars and dreams crossed paths. Chris Martin, a driven and charismatic classics student, met Johnny Buckland, a quiet and intensely focused mathematics and astronomy enthusiast. They discovered a shared passion for music. Their bond was immediate, a creative spark that would soon ignite a global phenomenon. They spent countless hours in their dormitory rooms, writing songs, their early efforts, a fusion of youthful ambition and raw talent. They were laying the very first bricks of what would become an empire of sound. Their fledgling duo soon needed a rhythm section to give their melodies a proper heartbeat. They found their anchor in Guy Berryman, an engineering student who later switched to architecture, known for his cool demeanor and melodic bass lines. His style was the perfect counterpoint to Martin's soaring vocals and Buckland's intricate guitar work. The final piece of the puzzle arrived in the form of Will Champion. He was studying anthropology and, remarkably, had no experience as a drummer. He learned to play with ferocious determination, proving that passion could triumph over experience. The four friends, now a complete unit, were ready to make their mark on the world. Before they settled on the name that would echo in stadiums worldwide, they experimented with a few others. They were briefly known as Pectorals and then as Starfish. The name Coldplay was gifted to them by a fellow student musician, Tim Crompton, who no longer wanted it for his own band. The name felt right. It was melancholic yet hopeful, a perfect descriptor for the music they were beginning to create. It was under this new banner that they began to play small, often sparsely attended gigs across Camden. These were the formative years, a time of relentless hard work, refining their sound in the crucible of London's unforgiving live music scene. The turn of the millennium brought with it a change in Coldplay's fortunes. After signing with Parlophone Records in 1999, the pressure was on to deliver a song that could capture the public's imagination. That song arrived on a clear, star-filled night in Wales. Chris Martin, taking a break from recording, looked up at the sky and was struck by its beauty. The word yellow came to him not as a color but as a feeling of devotion and brightness. The song Yellow was born from that moment of simple, profound inspiration. Its iconic opening guitar riff and heartfelt lyrics became an instant anthem for a generation. The release of Yellow in the summer of 2000 was a watershed moment. The single rocketed up the charts, its accompanying video of a rain-soaked Chris Martin walking along a beach becoming an MTV staple. It was the introduction the world needed to Coldplay's unique brand of earnest, anthemic rock. The song's success built anticipation for their debut album, Parachutes. When it was released, the album was a critical and commercial triumph. It was a collection of beautiful, melancholic songs that felt both intimate and vast. Music for late-night drives, moments of quiet reflection, singing along with thousands of strangers. The success of Parachutes was not a fluke. It was the result of years of dedication. The album showcased the band's chemistry, Buckland's shimmering guitar textures, Berryman's understated bass lines, Champion's solid, sensitive drumming, Martin's emotive vocals and piano melodies, Shiver, Trouble. They had created a sound both comforting and new, tapping into longing and hope. Coldplay could have easily replicated the successful formula of Parachutes. Instead, they chose to evolve. Their second album, A Rush of Blood to the Head, released in 2002, was bolder, more dynamic. It retained the emotional core of their debut, but amplified it with grander arrangements and a rockier edge. Clocks, with its mesmerizing piano arpeggio, The Scientist. The band was proving they were not a one-album wonder. They were artists with a restless creative spirit, unafraid to push their own boundaries. This album cemented their status as true stadium fillers. Their evolution continued with each subsequent release. X and Y, released in 2005, saw them experimenting with synthesizers and electronic textures. Fix You, a soaring anthem and a source of comfort for millions. Then came Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends in 2008, produced with Brian Eno. The title track, with orchestral strings and a marching beat, was a global smash. It was a brave and brilliant reinvention that showcased their artistic ambition. Milo Xyloto, released in 2011, was a full-blown concept album. Neon splashed and vibrant. It was designed for the massive stadium shows they were now famous for. Ghost Stories in 2014 retreated into a more minimalist and electronic sound. A Head Full of Dreams in 2015 was a kaleidoscopic, life-affirming return to pop. Each album was a new chapter, a reflection of where they were, always moving forward. Throughout this constant evolution, the core of the band remained unchanged. Teamwork was everything. Today, more than 2 decades after Parachutes, Coldplay stands as one of the most successful and beloved bands in the world. Today, more than 2 decades after Parachutes, Coldplay stands as one of the most successful and beloved bands in the world. Their journey from a UCL dormitory to global superstardom is a powerful lesson in perseverance. Their journey from a UCL dormitory to global superstardom is a powerful lesson in friendship. Their journey from a UCL dormitory to global superstardom is a powerful lesson in the courage to evolve. They have sold over 100 million albums. They have won countless awards. They have performed on every major stage imaginable. But their impact is measured in more than just numbers. It is measured in the personal connections millions of fans have with their music. Their songs have become the soundtrack to countless lives, marking moments of joy. Their song marking moments of sorrow, their songs, marking moments of love, their songs, marking moments of hope. Their live shows have become legendary, not just for the music, but for the experience they create. A Coldplay concert is a communal celebration of life, with innovative staging, with stunning visuals, with the now famous light-up wristbands that unite the entire audience in a pulsating sea of color. They create an atmosphere of pure euphoria. It is a testament to their ability to connect with an audience on a massive scale while making each person feel like they are part of something special. They transform vast, impersonal stadiums into intimate spaces of shared joy. They have used their platform to advocate for positive change and to push for greener touring.